Hey everybody, Walker here. We're on episode 42 of season 3 of my modded Minecraft Let's Play series, and we are getting close to being done the first part of the reactor. And I got something to admit. I apparently mathed wrong. I was facing away from the mic there. I thought I only needed 18 of the atomic alloys. I thought that I had done the math correctly. And I'm looking at it, and I still am pretty darn sure I did the math correctly. So I'm not sure where I ended up missing some reactor blocks, but with that in mind, that means I need some more reinforced alloys. And I think I just need 3 more for 12 more reactor blocks. So once this is done, I'm going to dump the rest of this. I'm going to throw in 3 refined obsidian dust, which I salvaged from my osmium compressor. And I'm going to throw in 3 more reinforced alloys, and that should do it. I don't know how I messed that math up, because I counted all of them. It might have been, not actually thinking about it, might have missed one of the levels of the, dump that, 1, 2, 3. There, that should do it. One of the levels of the reactor itself, I might have missed, because I don't know. I'm fairly sure I had it right. Maybe I'm just going insane. I don't know. Get that page open so I have it for me. But nonetheless, we are still working towards getting this done. And we're actually almost there this time. Yes, it's raining outside. No, it's not night, so I can't go out and turn the... Well, is it night now? Nope. That's okay. I'm not too concerned about it. Alright, so we've got a few more blocks to place. Yes, I'll have just enough. Now that being said, okay, this is just for the reactor itself, okay? I still need to make the plants and all of that fun stuff too, so we still got a ways to go, but we are definitely better off than where we were. And we should be able to see this thing put together now. Okay, so I need an empty gas tank. Oh, I don't know if I have an empty gas tank. Plenty of full gas tanks. I don't know about an empty. Did I set this guy to empty? I did. Good. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know where you are, but I hear you. Alrighty. Good. Everything's making fuel. So I need that. I need those 2. And that's it, right? Yep. Oh, because it has a freaking inventory. Never understood that. I'll never understand that. Alright. So what should happen is I place this reactor controller down, and it should complete the block. Boom! Oh, look at that. Okay, sure. If you say so. Alright, so formed. Okay. Heat, plasma, case, empty water, fluid, steam. Okay. Fuel. Okay, we can use deuterium, we can use tritium, and that'll make DT fuel. Oh, what's that? Statistics. Okay, air cooled. water cooled. Minimum injection rate 2. Injection temperature 100 MK. Must be Kelvin, probably. Max plasma 300. 0 passive generation. Passive and steam generation. Alright, so I'm still not too, All the tutorials on this stupid thing are for, on YouTube, and I don't want to watch them because it's less about the tutorial, more about learning it on my own. So what we need to do, actually, I'm over on the, Wikia right now. I'm looking at this stuff, storing and producing. So I don't have to supply it with any power to get it going. That's good. I want to find... No. Generators, tools, machinery guides, equipment, ores, dust, ingots, compressed, storage. You would think there would be a spot for deuterium. Alloys, control core, solar evaporation plant, dynamic, blah, 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 blah. Maybe under gases, and we're going to open up the solar evaporation plant, because I know I need one of those anyway. So I also need a laser, apparently. That's going to be fun. Gases. Now I know this is static over here. I'm over on the side here trying to read up on... Alright, here we go. Deuterium. Made by electrolytic separator using heavy water. Okay, heavy water. Using a filter upgrade. 4 electric pumps are required to keep an electrolytic separator running. Heavy water can be collected by an electric pump using the filter upgrade. Filter upgrade. That's easy enough. Tin dust in the enriched alloy and glass. Why don't we do that? Because we know that we need deuterium, okay? So we might as well get that ready to go, and needs an electric pump. That's what's worrying me, because I'm not sure if I remember right. Why am I out here? So let's get that going. Electric pump, and we might need a couple of these. Steel casing, enriched alloy, osmium in a bucket. At least it's easy, right? We have steel casing, we have osmium. We need the alloys, which I think I've used up all of them. I have one left. Well, I need more of these, so... redstone and iron. Oh, redstone. Redstone is something I don't have a lot of. Luckily, I do have this. Alright. That's fine. It'll turn back into normal sooner or later. Oh, it should be night now. I should be able to go get rid of this rain now. So we know we need heavy water. Heavy water by the pump. And then I need an electrolytic separator. That's going to be the other fun part. Alright, so what we're going to do with the redstone is we're actually going to compress down a couple of those. Refreshing, enriching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll get us 100. Let's just go with 60. That should not get shoved out, so. Now, notice how it's like no power coming to these things. This one's got power. I haven't upgraded the cable that goes through here yet. It's still running off the old energy conduit, which is not pulling enough power. When we get this thing up and running to have the super high power output, it is going to need to have the highest power cables it can do. And we might even have to run like one set per machine, depending. I can't remember if EnderIO can handle the highest upgrades these guys can go with. But I've pretty much drained all the juice out of this thing, out of these things. Oh, that's why. You're out of oxygen. I see. That's why you're going so slow. Oh, for the love of juice. That's good enough. 30 will be fine. I'll need to make more, but that'll be fine for now. Iron, right? Or is it osmium? Osmium or iron? Iron. More iron. I mean, we made quite a bit of iron, considering we had almost none. Now we have 10 stacks worth in there. Alright, so I think we only needed 2 for that, and we need a bucket. Which I don't remember where I put all my buckets, but we'll just use this one. There. There. Just like that. Okay, there's an electric pump. Now, electric pump runs off electricity. That's why it's called an electric pump. We're going to put it in our power room. And I'm not sure how this is going to end up being laid out. I know it probably needs to go into one of these ports, right? So maybe if this is my hydrogen-based room, maybe I should make this a little shorter. Because it doesn't need to be that big. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Then, of course, this is going to end up coming out like this. Actually, we can do that. And actually, that might not even do that. So why don't we just place those like that. Now then, what I want to do is I'm going to put in this corner here, I'm going to do a water channel, okay? I am not entirely sure if this is going to work the way that I hope it will. Now it says I need, I gotta have buckets somewhere. Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna keep making more and more and more, and then I'll have way more than I'll ever need. Of course, if this sucks up all the water instead of just the source block, or does it even do that? I've used these before, but it's been a while. I think it'll suck up like the center block, and like any other pump would, and then the two sources will bring it back in, right? So what I need to do here figures. That's the out, isn't it? like that. And then I need to power the darn thing. I hear him, I just don't know where he is. And it's driving me nuts. How much time do we got? 15 minutes. Well, I guess we'll just have to deal with him being there for now. I'm gonna find him between this episode and next episode. It's driving me insane. I hate hearing zombies just randomly. Alright, so... that... no? Oh, so that must be the... that must be the power then. There we go. And yep, there it goes. Alright. So it's pulling water. Now then, I need to give it the pump upgrade. Filter. Which is 2 enriched with a tin. Crushed tin. That's different. That's new. So, new for me. Tin. Let's just feed that to our sag mill. Okay. Now then, I need you guys. Tin. I need 2 pieces of glass. Filter upgrade. And I don't know if it's just 1 or how many that you need, but so I probably should have given that upgrade before it produced water. Gosh darn it. Whoa. Where is my filter thingy? There you are. Let's see if this will take care of the problem. Yep. That means I'm gonna have to do this over and over and over because I don't have a tank to do this in. I have a gas tank, but that ain't gonna help. I need a water tank or something. Now then, even if like I need the I can figure out a different way of getting power to this, like through solar or something like that. Alright. So now it should be making heavy water. Which it is. And I don't know how much, I assume just the same as the normal water, it's just not showing heavy water in there. So from that, I need to throw that into an electrolytic separator. Okay. So now we get to make another electrolytic separator. Bring that up so I know how much time I've got left. Oh, wow. Never mind. It does show it. It's just it uses a lot. Wow. Neat. Okay, so electrolytic separator. Let me see. If I remember right, it requires some iron, some redstone, some of those, and this. Oh. Okay, I need gold, iron, and 2 osmium. Don't I have osmium? Yeah, okay. 2 osmium. I do need gold. Let's put some of this away, too, while I'm at it. That can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there for now. tin cluster. I guess that's really it, right? Let's put that in. I know it's not going to go where it's supposed to, but let's just put it in there. I need a gold for gold dust. And I'll shove that in the sag mill. And then 1 iron in the sag mill. Okay, good. That should make us that. And then that should, that should make us that. Beautiful. I wonder if the fluid ducts will handle hard water. Or fluid conduit. Quite clear glass, huh? Oh, good. 3 quite clear glass. What the heck? There. There. Okay, there. Now we got some fluid conduits going. Alright, so what I want to do is I need to put this guy down, and I'm actually going to put him down probably right next door, actually. I think that should be fine, right? And look at that. He's already getting the heavy water from the pump. Nice. My question is I can't remember. Heavy water, electrolytic separator. Okay, that produces the gases. I believe, actually, let me go upstairs and look and see, because that's going to be kind of important. Yeah, that's what I thought. That sucks. Alright, I'm going to have to step him up in front and then feed him in from the back. Let's just break him. I'm going to put him down right here. I'm going to feed him from the back. Right, so he is feeding heavy water into the electrolytic separator. Now I'm going to give power to the electrolytic separator. Deuterium and oxygen. Now then, I believe I can pipe it in through this reactor port. And for that, I need gas pipes. I don't think I have any left. So, we need to see, it's electrical steel and quite clear glass. We'll make, oh, it's just 1 quite clear glass. So, I'm going to make 2. If I have enough electrical steel, which I should. Yeah, I got tons of it. Now this should work. It's supposed to work with all Mekanism gases. The thing is I don't know if... I assume deuterium is a gas here because it's being created by the electrolytic separator. We're going to find out. First of all, okay, so it looks like, oops. Yeah, okay, so we do pipe it in through there. Okay. Insert. Extract. Oh, good, look at that. Alright. Next up is tritium. Yeah, I don't want tritium. Tritium, alright. I gotta go on the wiki for that one too, I guess. Tritium. Lithium into a solar neutron activator. Oh, that sounds like fun, isn't it? Alright. Tritium can be put directly into the infusion reactor, or it can be combined with deuterium in a chemical infuser to make DT fuel. But wait. So it doesn't combine here, huh? So it just shows the different fuels. I wonder if you can have all three fuels in there at one time. Well, we need lithium then. Lithium is made by putting lithium liquid into a rotary condensator. Liquid lithium is made how? Solar evaporation plant. I thought so. Oh, it's gonna be a fun time. Alright, so we gotta make the solar evaporation plant next. Now then, the joy of this is the taller that you go with the solar evaporation plant, which used to be called the desalination or the salination plant. I don't remember. It would be the salination because you make brine and out of water and salt or whatever, and brine is salty water, so it would be a salination plant. Anyway, I digress. What the solar evaporation plant is it is a multi-block structure. Now the thing of it is you can have it up to 18 blocks high. Okay, and the higher you have it, the better it produces stuff. Also, it produces more in a warmer climate. Unfortunately, I don't have a warmer climate in this area. I'm actually kind of screwed on that because I have grassy plains and cold all around me. The closest I've got is here. Which I don't remember if it's called desert or beach, on here, and I know this is a desert. So what I can do is I can set it up over here with a chunk loader and some kind of trans-dimensional teleportation, like a trans-dimensional transceiver. A dimensional transceiver. The problem is I don't have the tools to make that yet. So for the starters, I am going to probably make the first solar evaporator here. When I'm at the point where I can make cross big gap stuff like the dimensional transceiver, and I might be able to make Mekanism's version. I don't like Mekanism's version very much. It's a little ungainly, if it even still exists. It might not even exist anymore. I don't see it. We also have to make lasers and plenishers and solar neutron activators and all sorts of stuff. I don't see it, actually. Because it used to be down here with the cubes. It was a way of teleporting stuff over long distances. And no, I'm not talking about the teleporter. I'm talking about items, not peoples. So I don't see it anymore. Maybe I'm thinking of another mod. So what happens when you use a dozen or so mods at the same time, you tend to overlap your memories of them a little bit. Seismic reader. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. Nope, 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 nope. So, what we're gonna end up having to do next episode, I'll try and get as many of them done as I can, but I don't want to do too awful much off camera. I need to make this stuff. I need to make solar evaporation blocks. I need to make, yeah, where's the rest of it? Just all the stuff associated with the solar evaporation plant, previously known as the salination plant. Which also means I need to make dynamic tanks, which means that you guessed it, I need more steel. Lots of steel. And this is going to take a lot of steel too. And it takes a lot of copper. Hence why I didn't want to use up all my copper. Because we might burn through most, if not all, of my copper too. So, that's going to be it for this episode. I think we accomplished some stuff. I am going to find that zombie between this episode and next episode. It might involve me making the lens to see creatures. And I'll show you that real fast before we end this. I put my book all the way up here, which was a bad idea. Let's see. It is under Thaumic Horizons. It is the Curlian? Yes. Research living creature. Undead. Okay, yeah. It's the Curlian lens. And it's fairly simple to make. I just haven't made it yet. This will let me see where that stupid zombie is, and then I'll kill him, and then we'll be happy. And I'll throw some torches down where he is too, or fill it in with dirt. But that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, a like down below would be much appreciated, and comments are always welcome. Again, remember, I'm trying to put this together on my own without outside interference, outside of just going on the wiki, because even doing it even on my own, there's not a lot of documentation on how to set it up. So the wiki is what I got, and that's all I've been using, and I haven't been using anything else, and I definitely don't want to go onto the YouTube channels for the tutorials on how to build it, because then it would be like just having you guys tell me how to build it. Not to say I don't want your help, but on this case, I want to build it myself and see if I can't get it working. I already know that I'm going to need some kind of laser focus, so it's going to need a laser, some kind of laser setup that goes in there, and we'll see how that works. And I assume this is probably for either the other fuels or something. We'll figure it out. I don't know what that's all about yet, so I'm slowly figuring it out. Or dictionificator. Okay. Anyway. And if I translate between various items and blocks... Oh, I know what it probably acts like... what was it called? Back before Ordic came out, it was a certain block that converted between different mods. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, check y'all later.